Well, good afternoon. Thank you all for coming this afternoon. Today I'd like to provide you with an update on our Riverfront initiative here in Fort Wayne. There is no question that positive progress has been made in this whole development effort. From public involvement, private sector interest, partnerships with our community foundations, and CIB commitment have all helped us move this initiative forward. As a result, Riverworks Design Group has been selected to engineer and design the promenade. It's great to have a combination of local and national talent working on this unique opportunity along our rivers. Riverworks will create schematic drawings, final designs, and construction documents for the promenade. Riverworks was selected through a highly competitive request for proposals, and several selected firms and experts were ultimately selected, and they, again, had to compete to be the final company. These submissions came in from all over the country, so that tells you how competitive the environment was. I believe we initially had some 17 companies that expressed an interest in being part of this process. So it's really a great statement to say that Riverworks met the challenge, and they'll be talking in a couple of minutes. The next step in the process is terribly important as we build on the excitement and momentum being generated by innovative projects here in the city of Fort Wayne. Today I'm going to ask two individuals to speak to you. First, Ron Dick from Riverworks Design Group, and then Todd Meyer from Forum Studio. Ron?
Thank you, Mayor. And on behalf of Riverworks Design Group, thank you to the committee, the River Implementation Committee, and the city for what was an exhaustive process, but we had fun as a team putting together our packages and putting together the thoughts and dreams, funneling some of those dreams of the community, I think, into what's going to happen in the future. Riverworks Design Group is a name that we've branded, but it is, as the mayor discussed, a combination of some really strong local talent, and we've brought in some regional and national and international players in Forum Studio. Todd Meyer with Forum Studio is here today on the day before Thanksgiving with 1 day's notice. He's here and excited to talk about their role in this process. The local entities involved are Design Collaborative, which will be the managing architecture firm. That's the entity that I represent. Jim Hoch is here. He represents Hoch Associates. They are also an architect on the project. Kurt Heidenreich with Engineering Resources is here today, representing the civil engineering and the river engineering portion of the project. Todd Meyer from Forum Studio will speak here in a second. Forum Studio is an internationally acclaimed design firm that we've been working with offices in Chicago and St. Louis. In fact, they're the team right now that is doing the master planning for the river in front of the St. Louis Arch on the Mississippi River. So we've got a really strong national teammate with Forum Studio. American Structurepoint will also be a member of our team, providing civil engineering expertise. They are doing the Deep Tunnel project right now, so there's a strong connection with that team also on this process. So a lot of folks, a lot of passionate folks about our community. I was a participant in the raft race way back when. That's how old I am. We brought the family to watch the dragon boat races this summer, so we're so excited about what the future holds for our rivers, and those local connections and our local passion is really what's going to help drive this. Jim and I and Kurt, we're not going anywhere, so this will be a success, and we're excited to lead that success. And Todd Meyer is going to talk about their portion of it.
Thanks, Ron. Such a pleasure to be here today back in Fort Wayne. And when I talk about Fort Wayne with people back in Chicago, they always ask me why I love Fort Wayne so much, and I tell them that it's an easy place to fall in love with because so many good things are happening here and have happened here over the last few years. And we have so much to look forward to now with the Riverfront development and all of the new improvements that are going to be in place. As Ron mentioned, I'm part of Forum Studio. Forum is a subsidiary of Clayco, which is a design build firm with offices in St. Louis and Chicago. And we're going to be taking the lead on the landscape architecture and urban design part of the project. So all of the things that are really going to give shape and form to the plazas and the promenade, the boardwalks, the park space, and the things that are along the river. And our goal is to really reinforce what was established as a part of the master plan, in that this is something that is for everyone in the community and will really truly create, as the mayor has set forth, a regional destination for Fort Wayne. And we believe that it really will have something that will appeal to all ages and all people in town and in the region, and that there will be many different fun things for people to do, from river recreation, land recreation, restaurants, and plazas and fountains and things for people to enjoy. So we're very excited to be here. And we look forward to the next steps as we work with the city and with all of the different agencies that will be involved to make this project a success. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd. Excuse me. Behind me are some members of the committee, also members of the partnership itself. So if there are any questions of any of us, please feel free to ask at any time. As Todd mentioned, this is going to be our signature project, our signature initiative for the city of Fort Wayne. And it's always going to be, or could be, a work in progress. Some people ask, when's it going to be finished? Well, hopefully never. Hopefully, as generations go on in our community, they add on to this initiative. This is just the beginning, but it's going to be a great beginning because people can build upon it. And that's what makes this such a great initiative for the city of Fort Wayne. So with that, we will take any questions if there are any from the floor. If not, I'm sure that anyone here would be open to interviews afterwards.
Well, what's the timetable on this in terms of getting the contract done, construction beginning, and the...
Todd? Carl, anybody?
Yeah. Carl? No. Go ahead.
This is Carl Vandermeer, you all know Deputy Mayor.
Well, we started the discussions yesterday on scope and schedule. That'll continue for the coming weeks. So we're really just getting started in the process, and hopefully next year we really start to dig into the design.
Yeah, this is a very complex initiative. There's going to be a lot of land acquisition, obviously some land clearing, some riverbank remediation, and a lot of work going into construction. So it's in the beginning, there obviously is all the permitting process, and all of that has to be put in place. So
will we see dirt moving in 16, or will we wait till 17?
Hopefully in 16. Will we see some dirt being moved? Yeah, we'll see some dirt being moved in 16. I've just been given the thumbs up. Anything else at this time? Frank?
This particular project runs from the Harrison Street Bridge to the historic Wall Street Bridge. That's the Iron Bridge, correct?
That will be the beginning, right? It'll start at, I think the beginning part is at the old Wall Street Bridge, right? We'll be starting on the west side, the old Wall Street Bridge, in that proximity, and then we'll be moving east.
Well, this particular project is limited to the space between those two bridges, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Both sides of the river.
Do you know how long that is in feet?
I would say it's approximately about 1,500 feet. And it also runs from north-south from Superior Street to the Outfitters, Fort Wayne Outfitters on the north side. So it's more than just the river bank.
A lot of people seem to think it's just the south side of the river. It's actually going to be north and south.
It goes to both sides of Superior.
No,
North,
both sides of the river.
north side of Superior to Fort Wayne Outfitters on the north.
Like you all were trying to get your hands on land.
see a map of the study area.
Well, you've got buildings on both sides of Superior.
The,
on
correct,
the south side.
correct. That's all. The footprint for the Riverfront initiative is actually quite large. It's, you know, a lot of people think it's just on the river banks itself. No, it's considerably bigger than
There's
that.
a lot of buildings, I mean, we're talking potentially the rescue mission,
Yes,
everything else.
it could very well be. That's why we said that, you know, approximately the old Wall Street Bridge area, but not confined to just that. Okay, with that, thank you again so much for coming, and again, we're all available for questions. Thank you.